Welcome back to Living Local. Discover the power of glucoferrin, which is a pharmaceutical-grade nutritional supplement that harnesses the benefits of natural amino acids and vitamins to optimize your body's sugar metabolism. And here to tell us all about it via Zoom is Piotr Slowinski, in this segment sponsored by Mr. Slowinski himself and glucoferrin. Hey, how are you, sir?
Good, thank you. Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. So let's start with the basics here. Let's talk about what glucoferrin is.
So basically, glucoferrin is nutraceutical product based on nutrition, amino acids, a 708 amino acids and specially designed sequence to help people to regulate glucose metabolism and deal also with insulin resistance, management of diabetes. And a very important part is, the crucial part of the product is helping regulating iron deficiencies and iron overload in the body, which leads basically to disruption in hemoglobin delivery system. And hemoglobin, as we will talk about it a little bit further, it's part of the entire body feeding system. And what we focus on is basically to improve the feeding mechanism in the body in order to achieve maximum glucose delivery and oxygen delivery at the same time.
Yeah, and as we get older, you know, we find that our metabolism kind of starts to slow down a little bit. How does glucoferrin kind of support, raising that metabolism?
Okay, so basically what we do with 708 amino acids, a special sequence, we create support to enhance the performance of insulin. So we combat insulin resistance by sensitizing insulin, which means increasing its potency. At the same time, the same amino acids are used for body to regulate iron metabolism, deficiency, and iron overload. And that particular amino acids are called iron binding proteins. They bind protein to create combination of iron and globin protein, which is hemoglobin, which is delivery system of oxygen and glucose. And that entire metabolism in human body is based on that particular delivery system in every single human being.
Interesting. So how long does it typically take to see the results? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of factors at play there, but if somebody's following the right diet and taking this, medication properly, how long can people expect to see the results?
So they're going to be depends what we're looking for. But in general, people notice the difference in a few weeks in energy level. What they notice is they don't have energy crashes in the afternoon. In the mornings, the stabilization of glucose in the body is a lot better. So they have a better performance through the day. Also, we notice in people very high increase of energy due to increased hemoglobin level, because hemoglobin is the factor which gives us energy or depletes us out of the energy, depends what levels are in our blood system. So by few weeks, people usually notice the difference in just feeling, but also people who already develop problems with glucose and insulin resistance, or they're diabetic, they may take a little bit longer, because hemoglobin cells are exchanged in human body every 90 to 120 days. And that's usually the standard time when you evaluate people with their metabolic abnormalities.
Sure. Now, are there any side effects that people should be aware of, and can this be taken along other kind of medicines?
There is no side effect at all.
Oh, wow.
The protein, when it comes, it's basically the essence of amino acids provide to the newborn baby to sustain life and outside, in the world environment, to learn how to deal with sugar and oxygen and other nutrients in the body. So does not cause any side effects, and is very safe to use with any combination of any medication. And of course, if somebody takes medication, we always highly suggest that they follow up with this with their healthcare professional, just to maximize the benefits and rule out any questions they have about the product and how to use it.
Yeah, and who would the target audience be for this?
Well, target audience is basically every human being, because insulin resistance leads to all kinds of abnormalities in the body, and one of them with glucose problem, it's iron deficiencies and iron overload. And this is a very important thing to focus on because iron deficiency causes anemias, and iron overload causes buildup of iron in organs and tissue in the body, which is heavy metal, also with other heavy metals. So by using glucoferrin, we regulate iron, creating the environment that there is no excessive iron floating in the system and doesn't build up in our organs, causing us in the future a potential problem with that particular organ or the systems. At the same time, we regulate iron deficiency, which a lot of people suffer from that because not enough iron, of course, is going to cause people have very, very low energy, mental and also physical.
Yeah. And I'm sure you've had a lot of success stories with this. Can you share one of the success stories with us?
Yes, we did have and we have people from young age and also to the older people, which exactly their hemoglobin dropped below normal levels, and they were basically to the point that they hardly can function, talking, speaking, and within usually 72 hours, they notice the difference because when you have an iron deficiency, to improve hemoglobin level, it's a little bit faster than dealing with iron overload in the body because iron is already accumulated in the body. So we have a very good improvement on people in energy level. Also, we have some people with the glucose regulating abilities. And also at the same time, we've seen people in the longer term to see their overall blood work getting so much better and more stable, to very good surprise for them and for their healthcare professionals.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for spreading the gospel of glucoferrin. I really appreciate it, Doctor. So I appreciate it, Peter.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Again, this segment was sponsored by Piotr Slowinski and glucoferrin. For more information, you can visit glucoferrin.com. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.